But surely the knowledge you gained.
My champions offer themselves willingly. More works of precision laid low before finding their full potential.
You will have new subjects in recompense, whatever you wish.
Rook's companions seek to fight as one. Combining their traits into a single form would be edifying.
Inspired. Consider it done.
Ignore them. We're taking these bastards down before they ever get the chance.
Yeah. That's definitely not happening. Welcome back to some more Dragonage and Veilguard, guys. Last left off, we helped Shawty Doo-Wop with the Dragu-Wop to slay a dragon. Because we are going to be taking on the cool name Fire King. He sounds dope. Yeah, we're gonna kick his ass. We got the free homie up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, well. Came here to find the statuette, but I guess we won't be able to do that right now. Let's place the champion essence here.
Dweller, corruption seeps in.
Another revenant?
The ever nearest gnaw the roots, their teeth, his regrets. Destroy what rises.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, we'll see about that, bud. I don't want to do that no more. Alright, there's nothing over here.
That explains the bones.
Oh, just used 2 wrong skills. Try that again. Boom. Get all y'all gone. Alright. Oh, snap. Dang. Don't be like that, y'all. Come on now. I don't even gotta be like that.
Revenant's awake. This one's even stronger.
Okay, where is he? I should have saved my game. Well, this time stop. It's up. Of course, I don't have enough mana. Let's get a heal. Another time stop. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's rage-inducing. Where you at, bro? Come on, man. Let's get this over with, bro. Door stuck. Like that, frame 1, as soon as you came out that mug. Ooh. I guess I'll heal. Boom, boom. Why is she not doing that shit? Am I tripping? I might be pressing the wrong input.
My job's done. Your turn.
Follow the protector. No. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even want to fight you for real.
Drawing power from the Fade Tech.
Its wounds are closing.
We're not gonna be able to destroy this shit, are we? I figured. That guy ain't have enough mana. That was annoying.
It's gone. And the Fade Tech too. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island. The Phage Tear and the Revenant are both gone. The Revenant left its essence behind like before. These Revenants aren't just undead. There's something more.
Regrets. Isn't that what the caretaker said?
Solus, he left so many of his memories in the crossroads. Maybe the gods raised the worst of them as watchdogs. Makes sense. What's harder to face than your most painful memories?
It's got a point, guys. In Frozen Ends, it shatters, blasting enemies with 150. Yeah. Side.
This'll open the way.
He was only 2 levels ahead of me, but made all the freaking difference. I believe this is a gateway to more of Solus's memories. Yep.
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time? The past really can still hurt you.
No cap.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever happened in this memory, he was personally involved.
Oh, he was in all of them.
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
More visions of the past. Solus sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
I've been called disruptive a time or two.
Okay. Homie was looking at me like you don't belong here.
Call up so many. Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp.
Poor recruits. So Elganon and Gillenane sent these day one noobs first day on the job to straight up just get slaughtered. That's messed up. What will they not do? Oh, what y'all about to do something, gang? Listen, I'll let y'all know right now. They're level 1. What?
Okay. We're through. The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached.
Bro, these cats are literal level 1, bruh. I feel bad.
More enemies. Go.
Low-key feeling like
They bring the strength of the Fade. We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanurus know it.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Death to all tyrants! We must hold fast!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
Victory!
ow. They hit hard as shit for level 1s.
My job's done. Your turn.
Yeah, this don't make sense. There's just no way they wanted you to do this earlier in the game. This just has to be to, you know, lore-wise, be like, oh yeah, you guys defeated their most formidable force. Now all they got is numbers. There's just no way. Oh, you don't want to fall off? Oh, you're lame. Why don't you just fall off, bro? Oof.
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go.
Bro. What happened? Just got a sec-eyed. OD.
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this Citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanuris.
And they were beings he respected. Imagine what he did to his friends.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
That boy, Solus. That's crazy. But I feel like it's gonna be some sort of weird parallel between Solus and Rook, where Rook might find herself, or at least my Rook might find herself having to sacrifice one of her friends in order.
Milk, eggs, cheese, bread. Milk, eggs, cheese, bread.
Hey,
Are we stocking the pantry?
Yep. I repeat the list to myself so I remember.
Is that really all we need?
It's all some people will eat. The elven parts of these ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragments.
Conveniently placed. We're not alone.
look at Nev aura farming. Like, handle that light work, Rook.
Laura, nice.
Oh. Hey there, little feller.
Hitting us from range.
They're on fire. Look out. Now it's your turn.
Range thing coming.
Got us at a distance.
Bro, he's whipping shit, bruh. These motherfuckers got freaking ARs. Oh my word. I still can't get him to fall off.
Under fire. Watch it.
Nice done, bro.
Shut up.
Trap. That statue was a fake. But if the Fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close.
Hello.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Where that do? Okay, so we gotta. We have to jump over there. We don't have to jump over there, right? All right, cool. Just making sure. Okay, so I had to come around here. I think we're gonna circle around with that shit. Shit had me bamboozled, bro.
and it cut us off.
We must be doing something right.
You got it.
Damn. Why are you living so long, bro?
We're getting good at this.
So now what is this? Do I need to go up there? Or where are you located? Okay. Okay. Did I get that? Okay.
I'm good to go.
The fight is over. Dang. It's in point blank range. Where did she say the last one was? Okay. Yo, but that does not. Yes, it does. I'm an idiot. Shoot.
Say that's where we're headed.
Okay, so let's do the smart thing. You know what I'm saying? 4-3. No, we're not going across. Dang. It's a party, it's a party.
You gotta move.
We're gonna let you have that, bro. Bam. You know me, Nev.
Everyone.
To the easy and point arrived. Oh, I got a feeling we're gonna need these. Boss battle time.
I can tell this statuette is the real thing, a memory fragment, and not just because it was very well guarded.
Your memory of the lighthouse. See y'all there.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
No mystery why he wants to forget this.
As a mage, and apparently a scholar, Solus doubtless regrets destroying the minds of the Titans.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillenane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
Man, boy. Solus. Be a nasty piece of work, boy.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time? No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
All these memories are about Solus being sad that he was right and nobody else could see it. He was right about how becoming elves would lead to war with the Titans, but Mythal wouldn't listen.
He was right that using the dagger on the Titans was evil, but Mythal wouldn't listen.
He was so proud when he imprisoned the other gods. Finally, he got to prove that he was right, and they were wrong.
Then he wakes up in our time and finds out he was wrong. The elves have nothing. The Blight's a constant threat.
And Mythal's alive, somehow. But she still won't listen.
But this time he'll show her, no matter what it takes.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
But Lara mentioned something that I believe in the last episode or before that one, Varric was talking to Rook, and it kind of dawned on me, bro. Like, Varric got stabbed by the lyrium dagger. Who's to say the other part of Solus, who's to say he didn't split himself in two between Rook's consciousness and Varric's consciousness? Who's to say that? He actually got stabbed. And he was a part of the whole ritual too, so I don't know. These are just theories, man. Food for thought.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
That gives us something to start from. Elgernon and Gillenane are the two big problems right now. But when Solus makes his move, we'll be ready.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Uh-oh. I think... Oh, it's Morrigan. Oh, shit. All right. Let's make haste. It's about to go down, dude. I can feel it.
Well met, Rook.
All right.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mathal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mathal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
So, if Mathal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death.
Very good. Mathal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
Hold on. And Morrigan is a reoccurring character if I'm correct, right? I wonder how Dragonage fans felt about hearing this. Oh, wee. This is fucking crazy.
You're Mathal? That's why the ambient magic around you is so fractured.
Such a flattering picture you paint of this ancient bond.
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillinane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mathal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mathal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remained free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mathal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mathal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
How can you carry Mathal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mathal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
Oh, of course. Well, there's no reason you couldn't move from elven to human with spiritual transposition.
I wondered if my circumstances might seem less mysterious for an elven watcher of the dead.
It's still rare. I should be taking notes. So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mathal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Wow. You woke up to a god floating over you.
'Twas a state between dream and wakefulness where strange things may happen to the spirit. Mathal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mathal's and of those who bore her.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mathal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mathal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mathal.
I am not Mathal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
I should ask you. Mathal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way, but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mathal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Dude, I think I might have just found the most interesting character in this fucking game. Oh, man. This just makes me want to go back and play Inquisition or some shit, dude. I wonder if you even experienced the night she's talking about, where she kind of met her mother / Mathal, but... Oh, man. I'm gonna have to look up some gameplay, bro.
Well, Solus killed the Titans, destroyed the ancient elves, and wants to ruin this world to bring back his old one. But he'll always make sure you hear just how sad he is about all the murder.
If that is how you see him, perhaps the Dreadwolf's words have not served as well as he might wish.
I'll say.
'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mathal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
If that's what it takes.
Such determination. Have you not even a tremor of doubt?
Wouldn't do me any good.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mathal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you, find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
Okay, hold on. Gotta pause this. I need to try to digest this shit. Just bear with me, y'all. Hold on. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother Falondine are but one example. Wow.
All of that sounded great until survived the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gellanane, or against the Dreadwolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other.
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanuris, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
God, dude. There's levels to this shit, bro. Like, what? Fuck, dude. This shit good. God damn.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, The guilty must be punished.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mathal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mathal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
I don't know if I'm gonna just outright do this yet. I kind of want to let that shit marinate for a little bit before. I just want to make sure I do right. So it's. I wonder if you answer or if you talk to her correctly. I wonder if you can like trick her, not trick her, but like, you know, entice her to kind of help you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't put it past her imbuing her power inside of you or something like that. I don't know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, bro. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm hyped, son.